audio is loud.
You're gonna make everybody deaf.
Well, but I don't know if they can hear the exact same thing as me. Okay, let's see. New game. I have been challenged by somebody to attempt this game with the weakest class. Yeah, I've already started. Hello, hello. I'm going to be playing this game, which is very hard. Is well known for its difficulty, and I've been challenged by somebody to play this game with the worst class available. Wait a second, I think this should be it. Yeah, so the worst class available. Let's call him Pudding. So essentially, I've played this game somewhat, which may make it not seem as genuine the experience is, which I know may seem lame. Sure, it probably is lame, but the whole point is I was hoping to do this so that it's more fun than just seeing me as. Oh my lord, so much hair. This is the weakest class. Oh, no blessings. Let's do no blessings. Average. Face. He stays bold. Actually, I heard there's one I really liked.
The other one looks like Voldemort.
This is the perfect one. I like this one.
No, look at the white one. It looks like Voldemort.
It depends. But I like this one. That one is really good. Okay? Shaved. He shaved as well. His colour. Wait, isn't he black? Can you make him white? Different colour. Okay, let's just keep it like that. Let's just keep. I'm lazy, so let's do this. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Confirm character. I'm gonna start with this. Wait, I need to disconnect my headphone.
In the age of ancients,
okay, let's see.
The world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone skills. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the age of fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Okay, I kind of stayed silent for a reason. I didn't want to ruin the exposition. There was a good, I just didn't. If anyone wanted to pay attention to the story, that's why I stayed silent.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
For now. Oh my, this is good. Rudy, have notification, don't you? Notification squad. Notification man. You're a legend. If you can hear it, you're a legend. So, this is the beginning of the game. Beginning of a nightmare. I'm not looking forward to this. In fact, this part will become even more harder than it needs to be. Because the problem is, with the other classes, you at least have, what was it called again? The problem with this class setup is you have nothing special about you, nothing. And why that's bad is because with the other classes you have some form of defensive equipment, some form of armor, but here you have just pure skill, I guess you could say. Not that this game is not skill based, but this is actually going to say definition of try harder. So what I might also do is, I hope you don't mind, but I might also make it so that there may be certain bits where I grind out, so you won't see any of that. If I do grind it out, I will mention it. I will not hide any of it. So if I do grind out, I'll keep everyone to notice that I did grind it, so no one's left in the dark. And I am aware a bit of how to play this game, so I'm not going to hide that. So it does seem like it's too easy, it's not. If you're wondering why this character is a skeleton, it will be explained later on, but he's a skeleton because of, he's undead essentially. That's the reason why he's a skeleton. The only way to undo the skeleton is, I guess to say, undo the deadness, if that makes sense. You stop becoming dead. Probably a terrible explanation, but that's where I can put it. You're essentially not dead anymore, that's the whole point. God, this weapon is also slow. They will suffer even more than I expected. this game is pure difficulty. That doesn't help the fact that I'm playing with the weakest class, but I suffer. Nothing new. Nothing no good. No one take that literally. Can you hear me? Can all of you hear me?
Oh, thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid.
Thank God, I'm
I'll die
scared.
soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Sure.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. And thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now. And thank.
Okay, explanation to anyone who's not aware. Estus Flask is essentially a healing item. You only get this back once you go to the bonfires. Essentially, this game is riddled with checkpoints, and when you are out venturing, you have to be conservative, you have to be skilled, and make sure you don't waste these Estus Flasks, otherwise you have no healing source. Oh, I killed a one shot. I was unexpected. So this game will be a nightmare. Do I deserve it? Yes I do. For not streaming long. I didn't stream for long as well because I had no interesting content. Something that would appeal people. I didn't have any ideas or content that would appeal anyone, okay? Let's face it, normal Let's Plays are boring. No one would watch it. No one would watch it. That's why I want to do something unique, which is something challenging. I think everyone appreciates watching something that's challenging. That's the only way. It's not just gaining attention, it's more of the fact that everyone can enjoy me, because I enjoy challenges, but also the viewers, because they do it like, you know, something that everyone does. Everyone does it. What? That. This is doing so much damage. I'm never taking this block. Even I'm defeated. This shouldn't be the case. And if you are wondering, I did come across this boss that's very early on as well. Except you're supposed to run away from it because you can't kill it. There we go, it's dead. Believe me, there's so much to this game. This is the easy part. And it will be harder, just way harder. This game hates everyone, the player. It hates the player. It's also very unfair. So what I'll do is I'll avoid any grinding, unless you're alright with it. But I'll avoid grinding in general. So, oh, what do you mean?
Only
Thank you a lot.
in the
What are you trying to make me do?
legends it is stated,
What are you trying to suggest me
one
to do?
day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
just to let you also know, the lore isn't too clear. The story behind this is somewhat confusing. So I'll also make sure I find out about the lore and can explain it. Because I don't want it to just be stale, boring gameplay or me just doing this. It's not exciting. Oh wait, this game is mostly skill based, but it can also be quite grindy. You can in a sense beat it by just grinding, but that can be avoided a lot by just simply getting good at the game. That's one way of avoiding stale, boring gameplay. Actually get good at the game. If you do that, this game will be easy for you. Not easy for you, but by learning to get good rather than always resorting to grinding is not a really good way. I think this game is very unfair and doesn't accept any excuses. There are no excuses. You just gotta get better than the game. You just gotta keep on trying. That's the whole point of the game. What the? Oh, okay, I didn't see that animation. Nice to do the game isn't so cool, making me barely do any damage. I can't even block with a shield. It doesn't provide me with 100% block value. In other words, even if I block, I'll still take some damage. I need a better shield if I want better than this. Let's see. Oh my lord, I forgot about him. Hello. I'm playing Dark Souls if you find that interesting. With the worst class available. Oh, what? I've already put... Oh, this is not good. Poison. Okay, well, it's just a land. I'll fly it that way. Poison essentially is one of the worst, most annoying mechanics in this game. Because you can easily get inflicted and you may think it's not much of a deal, but it's so much. Losing health constantly makes it so you have to waste resources just to heal up, and that's such a big deal. To waste resources by constantly healing up is a massive risk to do. Essentially, it just makes it you have to survive with that, and that's a really good thing, having to survive losing health constantly. Oh my lord, I'm an idiot. Let's see. I'm gonna die here if I don't heal. Oh my lord. Yeah, I'm dead. Mortal Kombat was even than this. Because in Mortal Kombat you may die, but you could at least practice it and prepare it. This, yes, you can prepare it, but there'll be a lot of preparing. It's just really difficult to prepare all of this. Dividing is very frustrating at the same time, because it's kind of through experience. You get good. You get good, and that isn't accumulated very quickly. It's through playing Dark Souls. You'll see other people doing something even more impressive than you would imagine. This one guy beat all of the Dark Souls game in one sitting, and he didn't get hit throughout the entire thing. If he did get hit, what would end up happening is he'd have to restart the entire thing again. And he managed to do it. It was crazy. It just shows you dedication. Some people are that dedicated and that determined to beat the game. In fact, that's kind of one of the reasons why I play games, is that factor of I want to challenge myself. I would become better. That's honestly one of the reasons why I play games. Otherwise, I don't really care about games. A game doesn't matter to me too much if it's too easy. If something is difficult, but also somewhat fun at the same time, and you can make progress, then that's the game I like. This game, what I've learned from it, sometimes you won't make progress at all for a very long time. For a very long time, you're just going to be there over and over and over and over and over again. And what this game kind of teaches, there's a lot of moments on this game that will be like that. But you slowly learn to get used to them and to embrace them rather than try to avoid them. Doesn't mean you shouldn't practice at anything, but it just simply states the fact that you get used to, I guess you could say, somewhat stale gameplay. It's just repeating the same action. Now, if that's the case, it's a question of why do I bother playing this game? Well, yes, it does do that, but there is skill involved in it, undeniably. There's no denying there's skill involved in this game. And like I said, of course there are sections where it gets stale and too much repetition of doing the same thing over again because dialogue. But then, in truth, there's also skill. That's what I like about this game. The other games that also require loads of skill. Some games that I should have finished and I will finish, but as you know, I am not consistent. I do life lessons. Well, I guess anything can be an experience. Experience is learning through your life, essentially. If you like, how do I word it? It's more of just loads of stuff that you experience. Yeah? Life lessons in general are gathered from multiple ways, and it's not just through studying. It can be through gaming as well. But it depends. But then that is based on why do you play games? Do you play games for the sake of it? Do you play games because it relieves you of your stress? Do you play games because it's fun? What are the reasons you play games for? I can understand people who don't want to play games because it is agreeably stressed. You don't want to play games that are too stressful. You want to enjoy yourself. Stress and enjoyment is a hobby. For me, I just see it as something I want to challenge myself with. Otherwise, why would I play a game when I can also challenge myself with studying and homework and I don't know, anything. But it's because, by the way, do you have Wars one? What's the Wars one? What do you mean Wars one? Oh, sorry. Is there a space in between Warzone? No, I ran out of space. I just didn't have any space, sadly. And I'm bad at the game as well. I'm terrible at it. That seems contradictory because I was just lecturing about skill and challenge. But I'm kind of a, I guess you say, sore loser. With games like those is, the problem with them that I have is, as a noob, you have a chance to become better at the game, to learn. Like, yes, you do learn from experiences, but you also have to take into consideration that if you don't have enough time where you're successful, and it's just too stale, too much dying and not making any progress, it can really make a person not be attracted to the game anymore. In games, we want to make progress. Kind of, if you're playing a game and you're not making any progress at all, you're most likely just going to leave it behind. And that's understandable, because you're not making progress. If you're not making progress, why bother playing it? You're putting that time into it, you're getting nothing out of it. But then once again, that teaches you another life lesson, that sometimes you'll put time and effort into something, and you still won't get what you want. But you just got to keep putting time and effort into it, and eventually you'll get what you want. It's a slow process, and it's quite painful, but Nonetheless, you learn a valuable experience if you choose to think, why did I do all of this? And you'll find out, I did it because I wanted to work hard for it and I wanted to achieve that. And even though it took forever to achieve it, you finally do achieve it. This kind of reminds me of a different game. Dragon Ball Legends is a game on the phone. Is a gacha game. It's kind of like a game where you do summonings and pack openings. I play that game. I'm a free to play. I don't spend money or do microtransactions. In that game, I was trying to get this one character. It took forever. I tried so hard. I'd been disappointed at times and wanted to give up, but eventually I finally managed to get the character I was working towards, and it took forever. But eventually I got him, and I felt like I learned something very valuable, and that was to just keep on trying, and eventually you'll get what you want. And you can't really give up too quickly, because if you do, then it's not good to give up quickly, because if you do give up quickly, it's essentially a bad habit. You just got to realize you can't give up too quickly, otherwise you won't make any progress in life at all. Life is going to be very disappointing to you if you're just going to keep on giving up after a few tries. Because everything requires you being determined, studies, anything. You want to become good at anything, you're just going to have to work hard towards it. If you don't, you're not going to make any progress in life. Life will essentially be somewhat meaningless. You want to avoid that, because if that ever happens, you put yourself in a loop. You don't want to put yourself in that kind of loop. That loop is dangerous. It's something you want to avoid. So, this is essentially me trying to explain the purpose of life. I guess what I'm trying to get at through this entire explanation is I like games like these because they pose a challenge. It makes you strive. That's what's important to me. That's my rant over. Sorry, but I need to grind for this bit a little bit. I need to get one specific item along with some other stuff, so I can make this run a little bit more easier. Which kind of contradicts what I said about making stuff challenging, but also you don't want to make it stupid for yourself. It's challenging, but it's also being so stupid. Well, that just made me think, stuff like this, it can help a lot of times, like quarantine. We're all bored to death, quite a lot of people bored to death, and it's one of the reasons why they're so agitated and willing to do anything, like going back to school. So when you have stuff like this, it can keep you distracted, but then those people who also enjoy going outside will feel agitated and the urge to actually do something else, because once again, playing games is something that relieves you. But if you don't feel any stress at the time, then what's the point of playing in it? It can get quite boring. When there's a challenge there, you're working towards something, you're keeping yourself busy. That's the only way to combat boredom. Keep yourself busy. If you don't keep yourself busy, it's going to be very, very slow. Very boring. So that's life lessons. I'm lecturing, you're supposed to be streaming, it's supposed to be fun. But here, I'm giving life lessons. This is what you call quality content. Giving life lessons. This is 10 different damage. This is way more cheaper. I'll take that.
Thank you kindly.
Okay, grinding done. I'll be able to just go back. But I quickly need to add some changes before I'm off to do something difficult. Let's see. Reverse hologram. This is what turns me into a human. So now I am me. So if you die, you're back to being undead. That's the whole premise. You're undead. By doing this, I increase my Estus class and make this game more, make it a lot more easier. It's a lot more, it's a lot more helpful, and this is a core mechanic that you want to take advantage of. I made a stupid mistake. One day I'll be the end of it. Oh wait, I got the door locked and now I'm nearly dead. Not already. I transformed and I died. That is a waste. I transformed. I reversed the zombie effect, the dead undead effect, and I lost it already. It was way harder than I thought. How have your days been? Quarantine is so boring and not something fun, so the question is, what do you guys do? Do you play games for the same reason I do? Or is there some other motivation why you play games? Have you ever played difficult games similar to this? Or are they not your cup of tea? Please let me know. I'm running ideas of what to talk about. Stuff I'm talking about. This game also kind of encourages exploring. The reason why it encourages it is you may get more loot. It's essentially a high risk, high reward. And that's because the more you explore, the more you could encounter and the more good loot you could get, but it can also get you killed. So it's a question of, are you willing to take those risks? And most of the time you should be. Because in life there's a lot of stuff you have to take risks. I'm not saying take every risk opportunity, but more of there's loads of risks you have to take in life. I guess maybe the question is then, when do you take risks? And that's up to you. What risks are these? What risks would you ever take? It's like a conduct, a rule you have to create in your head, a mental note. What risks will you take? What are the conditions for you to take that risk? And once you have those conditions, you kind of have to be somewhat firm about them, and I guess you could say stick to your guns. Because if you keep on changing every second, you won't really have. I guess you could say it's somewhat similar of the question of moral code, because it's got to be somewhat firm. You can't keep on changing your moral code. Well, you can, depending on whether you to begin with your moral codes were bad to begin with, and not really good moral codes. Then yes, you need to change it. But if you have a stable and good moral code, then just stick to it. Unless you find out, hey, I've been wrong about this, I need to change this mindset. I'm gonna die. Why did I do that? The good thing about dying, but you make quite good progress, is that you gather souls. Basically, leveling materials. It's somewhat of a grind. You're essentially doing unintentional grind. It's somewhat unintentional, but also intentional. Like, for example, I'm deciding to kill these enemies, but they're going to be hindering if I don't want to encounter that. This is why I'm taking them out now. You can see, at the beginning I did quite good, but now I'm doing quite bad. It's because, well, I make silly mistakes and I still have a lot to learn from this game. I will never admit that I'm really good. I will admit and will never say that I'm really, well, I can say perfect at this game. There may be people who are level perfect, but they still do make mistakes. Oh my lord, I'm acting like an idiot. I'm already new to that area, so I have no reason to go back there. There's an archer here, so I'm killing the game. But you also recognize something with each playthrough, every death, you make less of that. You may make less of that mistake previously made, which is very important. I mean, like before, when I did this section before, I used up 2 of my healing equipment, but now I've only used up 1 of them. No, I haven't used up any of my healing equipment at all. It kind of does show you that you slowly learn from the experiences. Some may learn quicker than others, but in general, the whole message is you learn from experiences slowly. I'm given too much life lessons. I need to learn to make this more interesting rather than life lessons. It's not an educational channel, it's a channel about seeing me suffer. Everyone enjoys seeing me suffer. This game is remastered. And the cool thing about the fact that this is remastered is that it also gives you all of the DLCs available. As far as I'm aware, all of the DLCs on this for free. Which is what I really like. That's very nice to get free DLCs. Consider our DLC may cost somewhere around £9, £10. This game costs £14, £13. So that literally means you probably save quite a lot of money, which is very nice to know. Whenever the sales come in, and whenever you're able to, you should take opportunity of those sales. Granted, they're for a good price. And there's nothing but price in the game. Oh lord, that's a bad healing time. Bad healing time. How did he hit me? I'm out the way. Oh my lord, I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna die if I get hit again. Yes, just take it as much as that. That was way too early. Way too early. Big mistake. Big mistake. This is the problem with this book as well. If you keep on getting hit and you have to keep on healing, we're getting this endless loop of healing, and he's gonna kill you like that. I literally can't dodge that because he's right in my face. Move out of the way! Oh my lord, you can do that again. Okay, I'm actually gonna die here. Back off. Back off. I can't see anything because of this. Oh my lord, I am not to dodge that. Now I'm gonna die. Oh no, 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 no. Ah! First try. First try. Granted, I've played this game before. I know how to go through all of that again. If I beat him, then I can just quickly dash to one area, get a checkpoint, and there you go. Come on. You annoying scum. You're laughing while suffering. How did it take you that long to write? Ha 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 ha. Excuse me, it doesn't take that long to notice from me suffering and say ha ha ha. Seriously, how did it take you that long to start laughing at the suffering? I need you to explain that. Can I get to that boss battle again without getting hit? That would be amazing. It just shows you progression. Progression at its finest. Oh lord, that was close. Perfect example of what I said. Dead. Yeah. Oh lord, no, I didn't realize he could. Oh yeah, he does. Idiot I am. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I do streams at 8 o'clock, somewhat similar around that time, because it's a time where quiet, I am free to do what I want. Free meaning I don't really have any work, it's not really loud in the house, it's quiet, it's peaceful. I mean, considering summer and how nights are longer, there still will be noises because children may be staying up late or whatever reason it is. But other than that, it's peaceful. You get to enjoy yourself in peace. Sometimes they have people laughing at your suffering. No! Oh lord, he's gonna kill me. Okay, get out of my shield. If that had hit me, I would murder somebody. There you go, lad. Dark Souls 2 mechanic speed. Dodge right in front of the enemy into the attack. That's what you call dodging. What I want. And most of the music in it is just ha 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 ha. Essentially, opera is just screaming at their black voice. I fell off and died. I fell off and died. I literally fell off. I fell off and I died. I fell off the frigging castle. That's stupid. I've already spent lots of my health here. This is what we call progression, ladies and gentlemen. Dying 20 million times, only to death. Oh my lord. No. This is the one game where I'm truly raging. I truly will raging. It's annoying. It's very annoying. But that is life. You ain't gonna make it. If it's too easy, then is it really worth the time? Oh my lord, I'm an idiot for double heavy attacking that. See, if you didn't know like basic information of how much hits it's gonna take to kill an enemy, you die millions of times. That is Dark Souls' message to you. When you start the game, you'll be like, well, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. How was I supposed to do that? And the game will be like, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just because you didn't know that, doesn't mean it's our fault. You can't really blame anything. I mean, when you fail, you sometimes look for an excuse of blaming something. And then you have to, and then you slowly come to the realization there is no one else to blame apart from you. You're the person to blame for that happening. But sometimes whenever something bad happens to us, we become so absorbed into finding something to blame. Heck, that's how some countries work, man. Let's start discussing political things. If anything bad happens, blame it on somebody. I guess partly when the Jews they came to World War II, because of Germany losing World War I, guess what? You know who it was? It was the Jews. But also I can be completely wrong about that and insulting people, so I'm open to be criticised. No lambasting, please. No verbal lambasting, this game's already bad enough. Come on, you're following so much. That is unfair. Even then I get hit. Nothing, this is stupid. Oh me, I got one here for you. Look, that worked out. Thank you very much, I'll take that. That, oh lord no, he's gonna start doing that. Oh no, no, no! This is not acceptable. I can't even dodge that, can I? I'm gonna die right now. Of course they also made it so this guy is so fat he can't fall off himself. And of course I'm gonna die. Please jump back. That's right, missed attack. Nobody asked you to exist. Well, the game developers made it exist, but... Oh lord, he's a few hits away from dying. Die, yes! Third or fourth try I beat in this boss battle. Wait a second, Demon Queen actually. Yo, this is something new. Of course, why? 46 strength to carry this bad boy. You need 46 strength to carry this weapon, are you kidding me? Why do I exist? Why are you upset that I want, you see? Do you really want to see chicken? Chicken, do you really want to see a stream where you just watch somebody die millions of times? Is that what you, is that your goal when it comes to YouTube? Let me just see how many times I've watched somebody suffer. Answer me. Is that your whole reason for getting YouTube or watching it? For downloading the app? Is that why now? No wonder you're chicken, because you can't do it yourself.
You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange? Well, you should.
No.
No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
I need to took us some more try.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you.
You're not scary.
If you have a moment.
Yeah, go on.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance?
No
So what do
homo.
you say?
That's all I gotta say.
Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
No homo, brother. No homo.
Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
I don't know if that's supposed to be a pun. I don't know if he was trying to say it like a pun. There's really a dragon here, I know it. I've played this game before, which is why I was trying to run. I know a dragon's gonna come here, and he's gonna be eating my... What is gonna kill you guys? Thank God, thank the Lord. Lord Almighty. shit ladder. Hey, we are making progress. We are making progress. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is what called hard work. As we get to strength 22, so be it. I want to get strength to 32, so I have to level up 10 more times, and there you go. You have to level up dexterity 5 more times. After I've done that, then that just leaves me to just get a powerful weapon. Once I get a powerful weapon, don't have much to worry about this game. Or health and stamina. This is the part which will bore you, ladies and gentlemen. But you have agreed, you have signed a contract to be bored. Why the hell can't I? Why can't I? How much dexterity do I have? I have one low! One low! I have one little dexterity, and here this game is whining about it. One little dexterity, I have to get 2,000 souls to even upgrade that bad boy. I should have been a little bit more careful. Come on, me free. I'm not afraid of you. One more upgrade. Break off your shield, you doing coward. Let me use some equipment right now. I'm souls of this kid. 1,000, please be enough. Ooh, that's very close. Now all I have to do is just quickly respawn these enemies, fight them again, that's it. I can use a bow. The reason why I need a bow is to get a secret weapon. It's so helpful. It takes you so far in the game, and it's just so helpful that you have no reason not to have it. I don't know, maybe my next stream will be a bit more to combat. Show you that I haven't been lazing away and trying to find, you know, some content. Although Dark Souls will last me a long time. I don't really want to find this fun. I never knew you could do it with one hand. I always try to do a backstab with one hand, but it just never works. At least two-handed. Now I know how to do it two-handed. Dexterity is no problem. No, the steel part. I love how that, I don't even know what that thing is called. If you look by his leg, that sword thingy, where you like put your sword into. Okay. Wait, have I not bought the... I haven't bought the right arrows. I did not buy the right arrows. I could buy 35 of them. I have enough to buy 35. Oh wait, there was good. I needed to buy more than enough. I'm told to buy 30. What do you mean? I literally have enough to buy quite a lot of arrows. There's wrong arrows, but hey, you learn something from experiences. That's my philosophy. There's no man who knows everything except from God, because I believe in God. But that's debatable. But I say it's debatable and not trying to expose my beliefs, because everyone has their own beliefs and what they think. I'm not trying to force my own one. If they believe that God doesn't exist, and they believe that.
Ow, think never.
Be quiet. In fact, I might get better armor. The weight, what's the weight? Oh lord. It's heavy. more heavy than what I already have. Standard arrows, I want to get. Let's see. I keep on. There were 40 arrows.
Oh, come back.
No, shut up. I don't care. I don't want to come back. What? Oh. I'm an idiot. You're supposed to equip the arrows. That's a waste. It's a waste. I have more arrows than I should have. I wasted my time. Now I do this, I shall be fine. Oh my lord, I'm kind of close to an hour. I mean, streams are generally long like that, but still. How's that? He's angry. You say to leave him alone. No. Give me your sword, then I'll leave you alone. Oh my lord. Nobody took this I can do this time. Oh my lord, shoot the kill. That's terrible aiming right there. Stupid aiming. There we go, more shots. Way too early, way too early. I mean, I'm just not supposed to try, am I? There we go, that's it. I can do this, eventually the more shots you land, eventually there comes a point where you get a dragon sword. Or the Drake sword. This helps so much. I think the prize of any unique ability, it helps a lot to, you know, have some special weapon. Oh lord. There we go. It's kind of repetitive of walling, but hey, to get a strong weapon. Oh, why don't I landed multiple shots? Fire another one, that should land one more. That was good, 3 shots. Before I could do 2 shots, but now I know how to get 3 shots. I was too far off. That's too early. I'll just shoot everything. But does that like hurt him like a fly, or is that a simple? Is that like a massive dragon? The arrow gets impaled into you. Is that a beast in him? Oh no, come on. Too late. There we go, great sword. Yes, I could use it. Drake sword. Oh yeah. Well, this is what I wanted. Oh wait, I forgot. There's somebody else here. There's somebody else there. Don't want to go there yet. Not yet. No one's going. There you go. See that massive improvement. And now I'd have to do a primitive man. Don't let them hit you a single time, because those little suckers will poison you. You annoying brat! I got poisoned. Now I can't afford to take a hit. I have to rush through it. What sucks is that I can accumulate some souls, but no. I have to be more concerned on stupid stuff like this. One hit kill, baby. This is the weapons you want to get. This is a ball that chases. You have to hit. You have to hit his backside or his butt. There's an area that isn't armored. That's where they did. Just breathe deeply. Anger doesn't solve anything. You know what? No. I think I should end it here. I should end it here. Next time, I'll retrieve what I've lost. No, you know what? I'm gonna quickly retrieve it. I'm scared. I don't want to lose it. Once I retrieve it, I'm gonna quickly go back. I'll leave it there. And I'll stream again. You'll be seeing dead gameplay. Kind of. That's it. Need to quickly retrieve it. No. Come on! No, I literally went so far up. I have to. It's not gonna work out. I don't know any anti-poison equipment, poison healing, items. I'm just gonna have to do this other segment. I'll do it now so I don't have to worry about it. Because right now I'm here, I can't really go anywhere. So slowly nibbling away at my health, which is such a bother. And of course they land a hit on me. This game is unfair. Like I haven't lectured this first half and playing it, we just talking about video games. Unfairness. Alluring kill. You can't really talk chicken because you're a chicken. These will come off you. Oh no. You're too fat to enter that tunnel, ha! Fat shaming balls. I started fat shaming balls. Why can't you? No. Otherwise, that extra minute I spent would be for nothing. That's not what this is about. It's about meaning and purpose. I hate you too. Yeah, I love you at the same time. Something that makes this worth revisiting. Grab this item, mystery key. Mystery. Poison effects will wear off soon. But I've used up too much consumables, too much healing items. No surprise, I'm not going to pick it far. God dang it! Where did you come from? Tightroping in Dark Souls. The game about combat. Now I've been turned into tightroping. You tightrope, you get a reward. In this case, it's leveling up material. Now I'm very close to where I need to go. The problem is, I can't complete. This is quite ferocious, which is what's scary. I've my poison stopped, but this far, if you block his attacks, you should be okay. Well, attack me then. There we go. You pathetic weakling. This shield is way better than that one. You know, for an hour, I made quite a bit of progress. As a deprived. As being deprived and not special, I made loads of progress and I used their favour myself. Yeah, you can fight one guy here. Oh no 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 no! No! Oh! No comments, no comments. No comments, I'll just end it there. No comments. Hope you have a good day. You guys all suck.